akati Kenya imepata uhuru. Huyo Mama Ngina Mungu amemweka mpaka akaona tena mtoto wake ameongoza Kenya. Hiyo ni Mungu mwenyewe ndiye amepanga, sio binadamu. Ni Mungu ndiye amepanga. Kwa hivyo nataka tu kuambia hiyo matusi ametoa, ajue ametukana wamama wa Kenya mzima. Hajatukana Mama Ngina peke yake, ametukana wa Kenya wote wa mama. Kwa sababu ikifika siasa, nataka kueleza, ikiwa unataka rais, ikiwa unataka MP, ikiwa unataka nini, haikuji na matusi. Uwezi pata ongozi na matusi. Wasifikirie wakitukanana uongozi itakuja kwa sababu ya matusi. Ile kura walikuwa wanafikiria wako nayo yote imepotea. Hiyo matusi imepoteza hizo kura. Hajue hajatukana miti, alitukana binadamu. Na huyo family ametukana, hii ni mara ya 3. Sijui kwa nini tunachangaa. Kuna siku alitukana marehemu Kenyatta akiwa mchanga. Akisema mfufue mtoe. Leo ni mama. Kwani kuna nini? Ni nini? Hii ni shida gani watu wako nayo? Mimi nataka tu kueleza. Sudi aende, sijui ataenda polepole ama ataenda aje. Hiyo speed anaenda, kuna watu wana speed kumshinda. Na hiyo imeumiza sisi wa Kenya, wa mama wote wa Kenya. Matusi kama hiyo. Matusi kama hiyo hatuwezi kubali hata kidogo. Kwa hivyo siasa waombe Mungu, bila wataomba Mungu sijui, kwa sababu nashukuru Mama Alachi amesema ukienda kanisa unaenda kutubu dhambi. Sasa sijui wale wanaenda kanisa wanaenda kutubu dhambi ama wanaenda kuongeza. Hii imekuwa mambo taabu kabisa. Kwa hivyo tunasema tumesikia uchungu na bado sasa wakitaka tufungue mdomo tuko tayari kufungua. Lakini sio ya matusi. Ni kuapa kusema Wakenya wakae pamoja. Ni kuapa kusema tunataka amani Kenya, hatutaki vita kama hii ya mapema. Na kama wanatengeneza vita, watangaze basi.
Thank you very much. On behalf of many women, mothers, girls and families that may not be able to speak today, and also in support of my colleagues, I would like to say that it is shameful that our colleagues who are not so honorable have decided to abuse the presidency, the president and members of his family. Worst of all, they have decided to hurl abuses to a lady, our mother, that we have never heard any negative utterance from her. I would like to say that it is not good, it is annoying for colleagues who we expect to be speaking positive things about this country. They have become power hungry and they have decided to start politics and to be so abusive in a way that we have never imagined. In support of my colleagues, I would like to say that we would like people to think about the future of this country. This is a woman who fought, who supported people who fought for the independence of this country, and we would like her to be respected. Indeed, all women, starting from the first lady of the Republic of Kenya, should be respected. All women should be respected, and we hereby demand an apology from the Honorable Sudi and the Honorable Johanna Ngeno. And I would like to ask the Deputy President, if they are not going to do so, then he needs to take upon himself and apologize to her on behalf of these two dishonorable members. Thank you.
Thank you. Let me just say this, that as someone who's also walked in this path ya kuweka matusi, kufanya hii na ile, it has not taken us anywhere as a country. And therefore, what we'd like to say, it must stop. And there has been an attempt, serious serious scheme to discredit the family of His Excellency the President from the Deputy President and his allies. It started with Jomo Kenyatta himself. This same Sudi attacked him. Corneli Serem, member for Aldai, brought in the brother of the president. Nothing was said. Then they went to attack the president himself, Nelson Koech and others. Nothing was said. Because they saw that it was being encouraged, they have now crossed the line to the mother, the matriarch of this nation, Mama Ngina Kenyatta. It will not go uncondemned. And I want to say this to William Ruto. I saw he wrote a tweet saying that what Sudi and Ngeno said were wrong. If he is truly sincere, because we must call out hypocrisy, if he is truly sincere, we want to see Sudi and Ngeno apologizing to Mama Ngina, because he can make them apologize. If he told them to apologize, they would apologize. We don't want hypocrisy of hiding behind Twitter. After sending people to insult, you hide behind Twitter to pretend like you disassociate yourself. If he truly disassociates himself from these sentiments, let Oscar Sudi, let Johanna Ngeno, let Murkomen, let publicly apologize to Mama Ngina Kenyatta. Then we will know that he is not part of this thing. But as somebody who's walked this path, I want to tell him, you do not get votes of Mount Kenya region by insulting Mama Ngina Kenyatta. You do not become president by insults. You get there by humility. But with this path tunaona unatembea hii, hapa umeanguka mara 10 sana.
Thank you, members for the state. My name is Waruguru. And here we call things the way they are. We are not very happy. We didn't sleep, most of us. We were asking when early morning is coming and we deal with these issues. There are 3 things I want to categorically state, because I just left Tangatanga the other day, and probably I may not have mentioned a few things here. I have all reasons to believe that one, Sudi, Ngeno, and even Kipchumba Murkomen, and amongst others, they are not angry. They are selling a narrative and a script from their masters. And their godfather and their political mentor has made it a habit to use his attack dogs to communicate his message, because he's a coward. He cannot stand during day broad light to communicate and tell the president off, enough is enough. So we hereby also want to make you know and be aware that we know there is a political think tank which usually run their meetings at the deputy president's residence, where they have made now a new narrative of fighting the rest of the communities in the Republic of Kenya against the Gema community. And just approve and enough to show that you guys, you are hypocrites. And the kind of tweet that we received last evening from William Ruto is hypocritical. It is that this same lady, Her Excellency Mama Ngina Kenyatta, she is the same woman aliwekelea William Ruto mikono katika Afraha Stadium Nakuru. Na Mukoro prayed for you even when you're going to ICC. Is this the way you treat a woman who covered your shame, covered your nakedness, and we were there for you, and the country was there for you? So what you want to say is this: whatever is good for goose is good for duck. We want to employ a different tactic today. We want to say this: William Ruto, please come out, apologize to Mama Ngina on behalf of your attack dogs. Apologize to the president on behalf of your attack dogs. Myself, Waruguru, and the people of Laikipia, the reason why we do not agree with you is because you are president in your own making, and you feel you cannot submit under Uhuru Kenyatta as your president. And there's no two way. We have only one president, who is Uhuru Kenyatta. And Uhuru has stated clearly, it is time to heal this country under the BBI forum.
We are inviting you, if you are not beating wire drums, starting from where Kapsaret, Member of Parliament, was addressing from, to distance yourself from this remark and endorse BBI. Otherwise, I can tell you, you will be inviting the international community again to come and investigate what God will not allow to happen. Thank you very much.
Then Gloria will speak. She wants to speak in Kikuyu. Gloria wants to speak in Kikuyu. Naongea na lugha gani? Ati Kikuyu ama hapana? Zote? Okay. Are you talking English? Yeah. Okay. Kwangu ningetaka kuwakumbusha Wakenya pahali tumetoka. Mwaka wa 2007 tunajua pahali hii nchi ilikuwa. And we have not forgotten who was the master of 2007 massacre that happened. And we know the plan, we know where they started. They started with inciting the communities. They started with inciting, especially the Gamba community, against all the other 42 tribes in Kenya. And the similar path, similar script is being followed. As the women of this nation, we want to say no more bloodshed in Kenya. No more. And if those are your plans to attain whatever you want to achieve in 2022, forget about it. I am extremely tired of those utterances that the Kalenjins gave Uhuru Kenyatta votes, or they made him the president. How many votes did they have? 1.2 against from the Gema, 6.8. It's a shame. And not all of them also voted for Uhuru. We also know other tribes voted for Uhuru Kenyatta. And once Uhuru assumed the presidency, he became the president of everybody. For the ones who voted for him and the ones who didn't vote for him. So I want to remind the two dishonorable members, because they are not honorable members, do your politics, but avoid attacking Her Excellency Mama Ngina Kenyatta. We've never seen her on a platform, on a political platform. Actually, the last time she was in public, she was praying for one, William Samoei Ruto and Uhuru Kenyatta, when they had their case going to The Hague. That lady, she cried and blessed those two as her sons. When did you, William Samoei Ruto, part ways with Uhuru, and now you send your dogs to go back and go and attack Her Excellency? At her age now, all she needs is to sit and pray for this nation. But I want to remind Oscar, Sudi and Ngeno, you are cursed. That is your mother. That is our grandmother. She's the matriarch of this nation. You are cursed. For you just to open your mouth and say those bad things, remember you're also saying them to your own mothers. And so, I want to address one, William Samoei Ruto. If you are tired of serving this nation, if you want to concentrate on the politics, please resign today and not tomorrow. And you have said, as the women of this nation, when chaos happens, we are the ones who suffer. Our husbands are killed, our children suffer, we also stay without food. And so we have said no more bloodshed. We don't want communities, being incited against each other, because this is one Kenya and one nation. And Uhuru Kenyatta is not a president for Gema only. He's a president for the entire nation. So respect the president. And finally, to that team, even if you have no respect for one Uhuru Kenyatta, respect his position as the president of this nation and commander-in-chief. What are we showing our children? Do you even have moral authority to tell your children to respect you as a father, if you cannot respect the authority that is above you? And I want to ask one, William Samoei Ruto. We see you. Monday, you're in Murang'a. Tuesday, Kirinyaga. Wednesday, Nakuru. Thursday, Friday. When do you ever work? When do you ever help the president to work? Or you just go inciting the community against the president? How come we've never seen you when members that you would normally follow you in those meetings, when they abuse the president? We've never seen you condemn them. So don't hide behind a tweet. Do not fool Kenyans. Wake up and tell us what you want, but above all, we want a united nation. And for those members, we are not actually requesting. It is the high time your conscience tells you you need to apologize.
And if you don't, God's wrath will deal with you. Asanteni sana.
Thank you. Now we hear from Gloria and we close. Then they can do. They can do on the side.
Remove the mask. Muriega andu a bururi witu. Nie ngwenda kwaria ta mutumia Mugikuyu. Njuge atiriri, athuri a Gikuyu, mutumia wothe wari nyina wa mucii ari nyina wa andu othe, ari nyina wa o mwana wa Mugikuyu. Koguo riria maitu wa bururi arumitwo, ni mami wakwa, ni mami wa mundu uria ungi, na ni mami wa andu othe urumitwo. We riu wicirie, mami guo angirumwo irumi iria irarumanirwo ira, ungiigua atia wi mwanake wa Mugikuyu? Secondly, ona kirikaniro kiugite ona your father and mother, gitikwalifayaga ni nyina wa muthemba uriku. Andu othe meritwo tia mamiguo na thoguo. Bururi ungiambiriria kwaga gutia nyina kana ithe wa andu, twerekeire handu horu. Atumia a bururi uyu marenda peace, acio othe maria. Koguo maitu wa bururi ni atige kurumwo, na mundu uria uramuruma ni irumi, ni kirumi kia Ngai arereherera. Twauga Her Excellency Mama Ngina wa Kenyatta atige kurumwo turi atumia, na ni atige kurumwo, tutikwenda arumwo ringi. Aria angi ni mauga ena gitio giake, ni atige kurumwo. Mama Ngina Kenyatta ukiraga ndendaga ona uhoro wa magatheti, agathia agateithia makanitha. Ona ndendaga kumenywo kuria atwara uteithio, na ni tuyo uguo turi atumia, tondu atumia ingi mana mwita. Ana agathie na ndekwenda kuoneka, na andu matiuyo uguo, ateithagia thini. Koguo maitu wa bururi ni atige kurumwo, na ni twarega, na ni twarega. Na muthamaki ndangiukira umuthi oke handu getigai kuruma mami. Ithuĩ tũrĩ atumia nĩ ithuĩ twauga atumia a Kenya, maitu wa bururi ni atige kurumwo. Asante.
Tumesema hivi kwa ufupi, we want an apology today, by end of today. If you don't get an apology, sisi wa mama wa Mount Kenya tunaamini ya kwamba ukifanyiwa makelele na wamama, you are cast. So tutaanza kufanya the 3 relations. We do 3 relations. Kaigerwa bunia kagati hono kaga. That is what Kikuyu says. So we are giving Sudi and Johanna until end of today. After today, we are going to do the 3 relations that we always do as Kikuyus. Na tukifanya hizo 3, wewe umebeba balaa yako na nyumba yako na jamii yako. Na sasa tumejua ile urafiki tulikuwa tunafikiria tuko nayo, urafiki yetu itakufa na itakufa milele. Asanteni sana.
Hata ambiwa aombe hiyo msamaha.
No, we are going the other side. The women are waiting the other side.
No.
Is there Kikuyu here? Yeah. Do you want to do here or we do there? Do here. I sit here. It's just citizen and command.